but me akasa on behalf of nkwala no anya wo because maame me no na why na yegya ya nya afa de bedi odo na twam but dem nkwala no nsam na wose yeka na no how do you approach it? Remember ebi atama na yati ebom nkwa na mbume, but this time you must respect me because nkwala nti the ye boss Nkomo no eti wo ba o must say hey kwaku pasikabra hey Biamah oh wait no you go me paucho because penidie any buo mame because that man here one fa mame no okay that one etwam but see ade there is an agenda for us to pursue mienu enti see ya yemfa didie any buo emma ye ho so that at the time wo fu say one kasa wo jaye no this time no it has come say wo de won jaye obankwala no wo it is a me pay be free papa, me pay be free mame ho no. How do I approach it? Respect, value, and honor. What to be anya sadia na wati. Miwa awayem na wo se ka wo yo. But they want to anya no afi na abaye. And no na man fon tiase.
Nkomo da say ebusua eyeme 19 wa asemo. Mo vanche me fitie mu nkomo na ene anopa yesi nkonwa ye de brema na ye hwe enkita hodie ya ekoso ewo afenu ntem ejane enano ansana ya hwe ya ebeya eno so ebetre ede akọ enkoda no so wo mo ye no kwan befa so a ye no ebedi nkita ho no ebra awaregyaye aba na minua ba akosua gold ne akosua me banyam nim se wa akosua de wa belande wa hada me ba ya lafa ene de akosua yesu ba ya ngwe se na yatemu da no be yo rapture na besen ko akosua ma rapture na fa no akọ aba bibi aboko de me squad no mo ho
omungu ho de
kafra me so yi mask ne free wa bodwa ase ma you too ho ma sanitize ha nyina na diffuser so e wa ha enti bibia aye kama akoi ye hwe empebi last week ye no edin kita ho kakrama who receive it should be said our rejaye ba first thing there should be some form of forgiveness. Because forgiveness na ama yentimi enye bibia enkaya dwem enye bibia say bibi say ede say forgiveness beba in this situation ede pa because enkrofo hold on after wo mama no kura no enyinyini a wo mo bo mo bra no still na the pain no is still there enti awarija ya ba ye sha ase fofrei enkoda wom wa be na mefa so a ebia mene nipa me na me no ho ye jai no mene ni bedi nkita ho a ebe so beba mfa so e de ama ye mofran
ayo mechia etiefo biom mesha sefi baby a last week sani awo kan no forgiveness ya ade bia eho hia ye pa eno nti na Nyankopon di kan set example e de ma ye no right from the Bible won say na no na make say Adam and Eve bone no there was a gap between ye ni nyame and he was looking for a way to bridge it. And or did Jesus Christ buy it? Though we were unworthy, we were undeserving of it. No, wama nipa or ye innocent, moja edibim no, ababi wamayin. A example be a or set it edit to homayin say, even though be a heto krana, even if the person does not deserve your forgiveness, you still have to forgive. If you say example la, ye dia to one my day, amaye no, it is difficult. But try and get God into the situation. Well, sometimes when you try to do it on your own, it's very difficult. Okakai or yawu bemano ana obano ediwa femwa. It's very, very, very difficult. You just let go, especially if the marriage did not continue till its expected end. Na ye kanwa. Na media impempi na ya na meka say forgiveness. Eti say was setting obi free, obi owo prison and obi or death yase. Was setting it free, but in setting the person free, you realize that it is you who have set yourself free. Unforgiveness, it is a poison. Na se who holding honor, edidi umu, etimi ma yare wakra in the physical, apart from say emotionally and psychologically, ebe affect you. So you have to make a conscious effort to let go until you come to some conclusion. They say adie ya, then so may try se meje muno. Biamzi ebe yeding. Communication asema ye ken ye na ye nim say. Every relationship, communication, no, life blood. Na ensensemi yesi ya moja ya wari, no problem. There's a bigger picture. Mofrano. They say, I was so forgetting about who needs, who feelings, no bibiao. Na wo share ni ani hu hia womuno. Ti wo oba ne be ma no a mu ye edia ejinamu ema nkwara no. Mummy no na modi omo abewiase. So you have to forget about mumu issues. Now I'm looking at the bigger picture. So have to was a munya common ground. Maybe the no. Say why ni when ni feed the wa famune so. Now one for when ni and see mofra no so is going to be difficult for you to find a common ground. And the children need to have that kind of civil communication between mummy and yes, I be affected omo. And yeah, last week in Ayekano, this one would try to pitch a mofrano against the mother. The mother will try to pitch a mofrano against the father. It's Debiana, you are at war. And so as I say, it's not the end of the world. When the advocate say forgive, it doesn't necessarily mean say you have to forget. Sometimes forgetting is a whole new issue altogether. But with time and with a conscious effort and with God, you should be able to forgive. Then you find a common ground for the sake of the children.
But that's it.
Okay. A very powerful statement. But before me come, also the word forgiveness is the fabric of marriage. It's the pillar of marriage. Now, what must I forgive you? Because we are not the same. Yeah, but why you people? You demufwa. What the uncle, the uncle? And the only thing I'm bet to me, I'm a pepe and no say me de becha war. So man fan chawa to be tonku yenim. But safa channel and free wunipa. That is why Bronika said forgiveness is divine, isn't it? It is a word to be and it's to be went to be a deeper core of a reason to say so, media chow. And so that is the way we're going to go about it. Forget it. And you're it's a jai, but the jai no, it was just between me and you. But at the end of media chow. So jaya know what to call. Oh, the other year media chow. Let's see how well we can bridge ourselves together. Forgiveness there. So the went to me now we free more. So you must be able to start propelling it because my differences and your person your money is same and you can only become same when you forgive me. Me fumu. Now say me that chow. You back to normal. And again, forgiveness prepare tomorrow. It is a when you find chow now. What's about? I didn't hold you on. It is a watching the no man to be on farm mount now. Then your giant pono, it will be very difficult. It is amount for bayano, katasumi so, but at least there should be element of I just don't want to remember. But as to a total forgiveness, Biamah, you won't get it. And then I can say somebody can die and it's still there. Because of who said, I dear we are enemies to say obey me, sir. But you cannot let go.
And
so
it's
let
only
God.
God.
It's only God.
Only God.
It's only God who can actually be at the center for you to let go. Because I maybe I said,
Yes, said the day, young home from so, a better out your areas and went to me and fat, said be Hokani and from so Ancha Noah, Mujaya unti yet that and anchor a unit per my. My memory, Uncle Wankas across Engine and one more, and Maame. Why ben ye befa swa? A bad time you know, they say, and ya what a phobia. You bet me ye mofrano, and I say, young we a dinkita, we ye. Our
Great question. Great question. Mami, almost a banesana nkwalano any fikakra. No mutumi kasa, or mutumi answer the question of why, when, what is better. And no, but not to was and on your makasa. I say, what through such stage in our any new home. Mommy is not there. Daddy is not there. What you need to do is that give them a sense of hope. Say, mommy is not there, but I am the one doing it now. When you go to mommy will also handle something. BBSC enuntina ontia, but no interest sebi a see. But sisiano, it's about modachi. It's in Nkomo papa ne maame ne bebono, ombono dachi, the future of Nkwalano. Don't talk about yawa umami, and you mami atem, and you papa tem. You understand what I'm saying? That is, and kasa o papa was senti, and I said you one shamunti, and umami. No. That conversation, you should throw it away. The best conversation is that, hey, mommy is not here, but hey, we are moving on. Give them that hope, give them that arishemu say, look, bibia ni wa yentu minye, asem nesie, but don't go deeper in telling them the story. Behind the whole abrogation. Don't do it. Because the more you do, I'm finding out. No more finding out on they're trying to draw their own conclusion judgment and then see why na year from so when some di also kwaria that aspect no e wana dream. It ever say mumienka what is left and what is yet to come. Conversation must go on rather than that bitterness of sabi udi maame na temu di papa na tem a kire nkola no. If a boss they want to go and see mommy, they want to go and see daddy, that is where you get the opportunity of letting them to say we are one, even though you are not too close. You can push them, go, and then you discuss. Now, man can say, don't do those things. Because that is not your case.
Hey, uncle. I some way they had you.
Your my dear Brahmin share. And then they say, oh, she said, you start infiltrating. This is that unforgiveness thing. Oh, because of who say, oh, what the akolana ye decoy, a two young ba. Sort of especially where you have gone to marry again. No, not what you say. I don't know. You swan say,
topic next week.
It's about be very careful. Just take it as normal. In Kolano, they will come and tell you secretly. It is speak positive, speak futuristic, speak say there is a hope rather than condemning mommy, daddy that they were not there. They're not there.
Uncle, Eddie,
because you see, Uncle call you know, who say, and call me uncle. I didn't know who I didn't catch it. Yes, Mama.
Unim say,
yes, Mama.
A money be a while money manager. This scenario, yeah, we paint. Yes. And Mofrano Quacos from Papano. They poison the children. Exactly. Said they should do everything to make sure that Papana Kofa Bema or Bapu Frabe.
Yes.
They should run her out of the house.
Yes.
Personal experience. Obi can not sem the chemia.
You are right.
Same thing. When you are banner worry.
Yes.
Sabi, where we are, when in Kawamene Mwen, who walk obi, and on us when ya or bafu front on in a worry. But the woman made sure, say, every time I'm Kwarana for visit, it was say Omuko tormented new woman in life.
Totally wrong.
Mammy did in America. Ojane, Kwarana want to mean Taki.
It's true.
And she was rejoicing, saying, hey, you beshe or bafu fra.
So I say, sell BBA.
Okay. Which is so unfair. And I make her say, right from the beginning. And I me pese amount 42 omuti. Yes, say obi any what is kawari the town for.
Exactly.
Fine. More worry. More anko see. It's not the end of the world. It does not mean somewhere ja worry amu ya town for. More especially if you have children between you. One anya na have it some sort of vendetta be say akwawe ana baba wa mess any life say ya na be kono. And you yourself, you will not grow because you'll be stuck in one place instead of liberating yourself and looking moving for new avenues and opportunities. Would you be improving when you are stuck in the future and you are always thinking about the things that did not work out? And now near would you be say the other person's life and on now they are your life mission. You get no way.
And uncle, me sure so on say the moments are mobile warrior and ma ebebem no. Say even our reject year back cry, you are still family.
You are still family. That is the most important thing. Why didn't that almost so? So watch the angles. The fact that Biamah Yejayano doesn't mean Nkolano had nothing to do with us. They had. That's the family. Biamah family. So you cannot deplete that. No. And that is where we should be able to look at. Look at the scenario. Say, oh, what tormented will be. It is fantastic question. I don't want now. But that sounds say went to me. No one read your warrior no. And the man air say papa be air banner. At the end, what would you get? Now, when the wakacha Nkolano, you have implanted evil in the minds of Nkolano. They're going to grow and also become like I will fight for what belongs to me. At the end, what started? But well, now was all the you with it. But mommy, says at the end of unforgiveness. It kills. It's devilish. It's evil. It kills
because a bit develop into bitterness.
Bitterness.
The bitterness be so no adwumbone it will hurt the other person now
and you yourself
you are hurting yourself too yes
I'm telling you unforgiveness.
This story of unforgiveness. There's one lady me say she was justified in being unforgiving. Okay, because she was abused when she was a child by one kasane papa.
Wow.
Na adiani share swama she couldn't get anyone to talk to. Odu ni teenage years no Johnny free fie. She went to school by herself, she succeeded and all that, but because adiani share ni mu and she couldn't confront her father na onfan che no counselor edidi ni mu ama I said it's unforgiveness said ya wokan ema yare o
sure
na sister ya start yare ya ye no test upon test upon test nothing the doctors could find nothing wrong with her but she was wasting away until ya after they were developing terminal disease kra obi ehun ba bi efi baaye until one day there was a man of God going round in hospitals praying for them and a Holy Spirit minister I said no the lady over there needs to forgive someone enu na eku no and a papa no call no one or chance so he's just an evangelist sharing the salvation yes na nyanyame onkronkron aka kire ni if she doesn't mind now she can open up her this lady just broke down started crying and no can terminal disease no she got healed
exactly
she forgive you
heal
because at the end no and she couldn't discuss it with anyone and ordinary papa hu yawo ahye ni mu na eku no
and when you fought we be say a bitterness I say one poison now we expect said the
next person to die
no? Yes
simple.
Yes who na be confess
na a bit
now look at the scenario Akosia just gave the woman needs a solution needs a salvation and that is media channel media manyame that's it media cho God take control you can't fight it the pain had come as a result of bibia yentumen twankosi the yentumen twankosi no I still have my life that make us say mami sadie na your friend life no enye nipa na de ma wo nyame na de ma wo and he has a control over it you can choose to lose it if you want but on one can't just imagine it memre so amage so you must be able to protect that life say bibinti na wo say me de cha me se mfa nche na ekumi no you are killing yourself we have a work to do say aware na nya maswa your life and the children's life must continue to be good very important
Abusuya fitiamu Nkomo ena waso egu a utie de brew e wo neat 100.9 FM so empanyufo amene wo masi nkonwa eye menua ba akosua nyameche anasa akosua gold dan ye friend no oye fitiamu futufo sonko ena anke kweku edumata ono so eye the counselor ono so e wo yentemo ha ye di Nkomo akosua na mi bisa why pote be ni betimi afa so a ye ne ye hu enkita hodie no e be positive so far so no ebeba enkoda ne so effective way
I would say yeah nipa bia yen ya wo wiase nyina no one is perfect tani awo good side no sa na awo bad side o partner no ne worry no I don't think say oye wo boni throughout if nothing at all o senso ma wo no me o to aduane ma wo di o pe baby ma wo do titoi why don't you focus on the positives of the other person because the more you choose to dwell on the negatives no ebeya den say ubehu nipa no in a better light enti moving forward na our rejaye aba no just look at and I say some of the good ones that we've had good times in the past emra ye worry you know yes kai na say oh ebia akosua ana adwoa ana yawde nanka enema ye na emmomu no enema bi na chia along the way but I will focus on his positives and the good things are waya mameda na me fa moving on because se wo se wo hwe the negatives are and yes we gina we ni intermediate me kan no say yen try na yen kai the good times we've had yen kai nipa no the positive aspects e won ho no na yen try na yen fa eno no emboa the healing process because se wo hwe oya wo no adapa bi amutwa aye ne niema wo de aye wa biamzi you will be stuck in one place all your life you won't grow.
And again, for Sadia we can assume me book. Now, assume me book because Sabe, Yame Amayan Kola. And Kolana sum ne bunti. And me desa positives no, any value back count. And in our friend, no, the Pachoya Frika Club. Ebia those days are near Tibon went to me and yes, Sadia no. But this is the time you must be able to harness it and make it well. Eti say one thinking of the positive now for value now fan kanwa and come up now because the positive and the value will depict your conversation, will depict your mannerism, will depict the way on in because the bibia is negative now forget it won't work. That aspect of value no per se in that conversation with between Minuminu and Nkola.
Anka me da say you share your Facebook live and so abrasa me or say good morning Maame Soja very educative program. Nana GB no say wow, I like this man. Uncle so wasempa. But Dagbo Divine no say good morning, watching live at Abeka La Paz and Nana Tifan so say or sharing live. We a ye fitiam Nkomo and na yeguso a ye twene ye e de ye ho aduro e de asiesie ne ye hunu ensunsuan so bone a awarija yetimi e de ba ne wo be fam etinka ne nkaja ne problem ko e wo ho no mo sanye sebe nipa na awudie bi no odi enye pra bi na o praw a wotsena ho ebeye mo ka siesie na beye a na jada woroma waka ye ka no age atomu na waba fom na just siesie na ede asomdwaba because of emofra no enti because muja ware ensunsuanso a ebeba e wo mofra no so no eso papa na akosua Maame san emra osubio pepi no behwe no because se bia ye wo saa ya habo saa hatred ne enema nketenkete nti no bibi esi no the way ya befa so approach no the way ya befa so akano no eno kra sa ko generate a whole lot of issues at the back enti we no sane be ya yemfa nkoda no wo mo daache entwe sane mu nti no when such issues happen how do we handle it e base bia ye jaware wo ho me nasepo enti no e bia emofra na ba hwa ma nkoda di agro ba kwa ko di agro akwa ko pra ba kwa ko di agro akwa ko pra because of the pain I won't be into the kwanya mefa so a me no be kasa no eno kura ba ne nkoda no mo Maame nche biem mo me hwe o mu biem ene e fa oma why me be fa so a in situations like this no e betimi a handle no
empempi no meka emotional maturity asem when was metaka say marriage is not for the fact say ebia umpokua etuetu ya wanimu
not for the immature
wanimu efunwi no kire say we man na oba you have to get married. Check yourself emotionally. Now who harbor a lot of negative energy and a lot of negative sentiments in you, instead of bringing it out na mo beka ho asem you didn't do it. And I won't say you so tie up on chinenia or yede to would ya show mu na no a time is coming it will explode. And until na say communication, even if you people are no longer there, why should you close the door to communication? Abofra no won chen a ontimi mpra. Otimi dia gro nkwara abeya omo ye hyper and we busy and we what can happen with you no sa no kwa ebi betimi asi. So if you are emotionally mature, and you must say ba you will know how to go about it. Oh ebia na ya ye den oba o mehu se ne hetin. Na tie ne nipa no eden ebeka se to asum a because accidents they can happen. It happens all the time. Whether they are with you or with na obi pe na ade aye won oba na akofa na. Na me ka so ntimi ya me ma. Ube kumi mana mame. Onimbra me breye because you are carrying a lot of pain in you. So let go. Maybe the no. I like the word you used. Habo. Eshenimu. Until you let go, no. Biamzi communication, no. It will not flow. And my emphasis is on good communication. Not just communication. I will be one who can be keke. Name communication. It make a positive impact and brings meaning to mumienu. Ebi aka nkwara no.
Mami, communication. Mami chechim kakra wahasi. Mfaka kanka akujo. Now, why na? I was all dreaming. Why na one kasa? Now the whole aspect of communication, I should say, one will deem wicked or or communication. But said there was that positive aspect in the bar, and yet the who you can address it well. Now, what a dear now look at the content of a summer canon. Every one has some nanya as a but still see canon, the content predict good. It is sign a whole canon. In school fees, and I never say, when are you going to pay the school fees? No, you don't do that. You don't go by dictating, by instructing, but you need to find a way of a conversation to bring out the content out of it, and that is the value. And then why? Here cannot. Me now vojina hono oba. And I mean what baby I mean hono oba frame. And I said, where? So the three aspects of Sadio matters well when it comes to say communicating because this time we are not marrying. Why here?
And Biamzi, Maame fa kakranka counselor there no. You see divorce as a learning process. Use that opportunity. I will use opportunity in quotes. Checking.
That's right.
And you maybe now feel say we are amwa your relationship no.
Fix it.
I mean take a very deep introspection.
Because I could say, the one boss swim, I mean, say, sometimes a boy on the more, or call our remuna, our jay a bar, or beko another one, and also
the same. Yes,
which means I will check
you keep on repeating the same mistakes you make.
Yeah.
Until say ubet massy. Would you just, I mean, put your in send yes, so say,
weigh yourself.
Weigh yourself. Now one kasa wusha baby and now utosni. Now, if you are honest with yourself, I'll be saying, Akosia, I say, Hana me koko nye, aha, man kasa ye. Not sani money, net try, say, you will improve yourself in that department. Send your beya, next, meaning maybe no mukra mujaya ware. They both went to work on themselves and they came back
together.
What I say, even if you don't go back to each other, krana, share baby, I will to tosini no, na improve yourself, to your son to chrono. Now why a better person for your next relationship? It's a divorce, sabi, and your death sentence.
It's actually a means of atoning ourselves.
Yeah.
But you see, answer krana ubet me aton you must forgive yourself.
Thank
you made mistakes.
Yes.
You made mistake. That is why the divorce had indeed happened. Accepting the fact and forgiving yourself means that you are prepared to amend it. But this time, you are correcting it. Papa now what I oh, apparently the lady has changed.
Yes.
Even though all power sembano obey the opinion, but it cannot happen. That alone is how we can actually carry this. Forgive yourself, atone yourself, reorient yourself, remanage yourself. What can we say? Who could divorce back? Because forgive you in the first one, and then they could wrap the other one. You are still continuing the
mistakes.
And you can say, one shiny year, one year. Now you what? That make us say, I want to know it's you. I think it's you. I didn't know they worry.
How you manage things?
Yes, it is you that you are married.
And I'll be kind of say, Yankopon on to nipa free so one you will choose no and obey blesses so at the amount.
Counselor, now okay. Yes, Adam ni Eve Cody fruits now. Nyame confront woman. Adam say, is the woman you gave me.
Good.
And since then, Nyame say, walk or no. Yes, he who finds a wife. That means an okor him.
Now who
walk the wadi. Now okor the wadi now who na.
But do you know that wisdom behind what Adam said to Eve? Say, Oba, what's one accuse you Obano?
Or accusing Nyame.
Good. So there's no divorce. Adam did not separate from Eve.
Yeah.
Even with that casualty.
Yeah.
That tells us that there's no need for us to divorce.
It's in the Bible.
Or question. Say, so this time open. Into open say, that's a punishment. So there's always a punishment for you to redeem yourself when you do not follow God's details. It is there's a deeper meaning in it. So Biamah, it's your details I take. It is should anything happen, I won't blame her. That is where we go, but not. You must stand on your feet and defend what belongs to you. Because Adam never relegated Eve, even when there's calamity.
Nkomo ya me de ayama me de me family ewom e yiri se wo a wutie me wo a wo hwe ye wo so fa wo de ewom awarija ye nsempii uncle ma me sa we ya situation whereby who say sabio nyina ye ho nso ya kwankọ na esun ba bia ye tete obi a ene ade wo behwe no na one of the parents the parenting style no enye papa enso ani emwa nkoda no entity na ye de build wo mo no emwa enti divorce abai no why be no be fa so a on be correct wo mo ho ebia we enise nkoye ni sei na wakwakwa ne sa na bitterness wo ho na yawudie ehyefa na niema ye nwonwona no why be no be fa so a be address sa
answer the bad address here mama BBB. I call it the 4 E's. One who say you are who you are, we are idea would they out. Every baby will free ba the environment you are coming from. It's very, very important. Who you stayed with, all is part of you. And every other time in your life, we penisem kakra.
Na we mrewane ma so kakra.
Fantastic. So the environment aspect then you come to experiences. Ade na wafemu no. All right? The wafemu the what here they will go through. It's also part of it. And today you just want to ask it to rebuff it or you want to handle it the way you want it because your experience tells you experience tells you it's who the na eba and your parenting. These are the things that goes into it. Then you come to what I call exposure. All right. Now, all these gives you that sense of, as Akusiak saying, that's maturity. If you think the Okohiani was pepper and it's you always nurture in Kolano based on these things. And the last one is education. All right. The education means classroom there. If you know, if you know, because say only a Kolao na. What did you want to be on funny plate and a bowl no and kitchen and what are you trying to? You are killing the responsibility aspect of that clan in it. But the catch and say, hey, and I want canon one the it means that why that is what you used to do. It's because of that. But in the even our Timuno, Bakoka say, hey, take your things and go. Maame say, oh, don't take it. Let the maid come and pick it up. The moment you do that, these are all the things that goes. So at the end, and that is what you are now exhibiting it. Now, make us say, if there is any action anywhere, sa action na ukuhuye no uso muno ode namono and no hunyama na obeye in terms of reacting. All right, there should always be the action somewhere for a reaction to happen. Now that reaction no is what everybody is seeing. Manage your ease well. The environment, their time, exposure, their time, the experiences and education, their time, managing not for positives in the bra. Now who say, oh, if I'm able to do it this way, it helps. And because I don't want to engage Akosia Mijano gidi in public, but hey, I can go in a nice way because personally I say, or by Kevin, that's what they tell. It is what you no, but this now I not yawa bibisa. These are things that but you now ought to now change yourself and make sure say no. It is for the tomorrow aspect of Nkolano. Because we are then Nkolano kutaudi, Maame whatever it is, the bond is still there. You are still a family. All right. It is one to me managing the year. No one to me unkill it. Sadie bina edi wunyano. No one look more of a positive and more of futuristic. Forget it. You can't do it. We should always be conscious of ourselves. Say. There was a period in my life and I'm in Umienu. Ni anyuni bompa. Oda crime to me also be. I say you hope you. But assembly and campus me catch on I can still say it. But essence say me boo ti. Essence say what now hunti. So that you will not be offended. So that I also be happy. So that the result. It's about the result. It's not about the beginning. Do you ever see anything? It's the me.
Because yamra was so shay yam parenting style no ebu ono ma ne die to sini ye nyina wo ha ye nyina ye nim yam partners ahodo e no omo etie no sometimes obechia sometimes ono so ebechia ne mebi ho out me say we die ni se ye de ema nkoda no kora ehunu but na wadasa asuban no edi wan be na awareja ya be obefa so a bia se nkola no be ko no ho akosra no definitely obeda sa ne ma na di ntu so be hu nkola no mu se wo mu ye bi Maame na abefa so a ubeka ama abotoye mo aba na enko create problem mfama
ni na ye communication you say communication is the oxygen of social life so we na me dey na me placing emphasis on good communication not just
one.
Yes, effective and good communication not just ubie wano kasa keke eniema asesa na uncle eken emra na woni ne wo ho no e bia na bibi o wa utimi kan easily say no things are not like that again. And to reorient yourself, any kwanya will be fast. Uncle, you say the only thing that is constant is change.
Sure.
Change is dynamic.
Exactly.
And to saying yes, we are learning new things. New things na yes so near my papa wo near my bonnet I new wa kwakosia. And to every wo Bible say a soft answer sendeth away wrath.
Sure.
And to say more frana call. No say abrantie subanya no woman. Bia me may fi school ba. We run socks on what basket is walk around the back to not just a scatter. No, woo to a drama for now, woo to more money so for no. There's a very good way you can talk to your ex-husband. Biamah, wada Roma. I say, wounds, I will soon be an ear 10 hour, Umano, or Musia, Timisrel, wada Roma. Say, a quanya will be fast, will be canon. A brandy and a crown, he just say, up Nanny Crabbe. Ebi Akosia. won say emra na emofra yi omo wo ho no omo didi a omo fa plate nko kitchen a wo si maid na emefa sa suban no omo da so wo mu a o omo didi wi a na esi ho no omo expect say maid ntini me pa achew ma wani nko omo ho na omo ntwon ekwan a wo be fa so a wo ni nipa no ebe say ya bufuo kra na ne bumfu but imagine Udi encrass sem no Udi say won poda. Hey, ko dia be.
That's a pain.
You understand? Or no opportunity dia ya oda. Oh, white wash so now you don't expect to talk to someone like this. Na on fa. What I say, even ye mofra you cry no. Or yeah, one say you say you praise in public and then you correct in private. Enti woni nipa ne kasa no hu kwan a wo be fa so a woni nipa ne be kasa. Enya sa you go your raw ways anu a nipa ne nsesa won abufuo kra enti no on sesa ayese na anu me fa taxi bi na abrante no enhye nose mask. Na say na be me na yare ya ba wonte ya na bi de mi sro mi hu na obra wo bre nyina say wo yire no ma wo fi. Wo bebe se bibi be ye wo na de bekwa o ampa wo maame we de wa ya de pa na anu maame bi tire mu kra mbufu yi me se me nhye se ne oni me kasa ayenti na wo de enti no mu de ne ekwaso wan enti no wa hu se ne a wo ne me akasa de sister maame fa wa she
Exactly.
It is her approach to how we communicate our feelings. Any money be owa, it's very annoying. Now, we say, dear chira, yes, I was say, be I will come out drink any panel. But looking at the bigger picture, any the effects it is going to have on the children, not quickly. And I say, if you are not emotionally mature, you will mess yourself up. Will ex-husband will say ex-wife, will be messing it up, and then it will finally tell on the children.
Exactly.
Abusuya Pitie mu nkomo na waso egua utie no na chese we ye we nyina no menua ye ho aduro ye ho aduro kese pa eti misro me ba sisia Abusuya fitie mu nkomo na waso egua wutie na ye kanya ye ho kakra ye ka ye ho hye kakra ensem na nkomo na ye de nkomo na ye de papa sa wani edi nkomo ye di ye chi a be sure say by now say wo dwene divorce ho a ubenya a second thought ubenya adwene sakra bi ubenya adwen foforo ebi ewo ho isan say ujayi a na wunye free ujayi a na wunye free at all na anka ni akosua anti akosua memra mo so ye beba whereby e was say obi move out of the home na home setting ne ade ye beba ho no na memra abusuafo nso so wo mo part a was wo play wa ha empempe ro ba hwe na either say oba no ana say bema no obi abusua baboso eja ne yonko achi wo mo nwene enkola no dachi ho ana say ba bia enkoda no be akodwie wo mo wo ye busuani a bia wo tire wade achi ene enema bisa no a kwambe na awarija ya bei wo be fa so a wo be play wo part e dia support amankoda no wo manya dachi papa
So we ebusuani na ebi to wa. Me minimum obi obey me a ebi ato no. De me catch ne say onye number 1 nam se fa Bible. The reason why a man ye worry a the Bible e hye yen nsa no yen kan chen say yen fa nkoto ye pillow nchen ne yen na wo ye si sua nyame asem no. Na in times like this no what me dey aboaboso na wagina because you cannot stand by one kasa strength. You need the strength of God to back you. Enti nipa saa no a wakosa atibia no no wo ni obetimi aye e de aka kire ne say me nua akoma to yem wakọ na anya yie wankokum nipa sabe wabrabọ mmawie yesaye enti no hya wo hoden na wo de move forward ana fa BBC wani so a obeye na emom no say wo na sa nipa we de nyankopon betua ne kapa na wo susu jagum no you are adding on say Biamzi say asembisi na obufu na wanya obi o na obeka say obeka che say onya abotre mu akoma mrafo mu na wonya we de wanya de meni wanka ne meye no o hye ukutupa amma che say wabufu no say e was 70 degrees am say obetwam 200 na wo temperature rising for nothing takra wo jem no mo ke kan sam susu jagum na mo ke kam tibom nipa sa no e was say they don't mean well for you right from the beginning mpo yetu for say o ware a obi anka se pu wabusua but let there be a line and mo cross it enti sa ware no mpo ankwa ankosi a sa line a maintain it ye wo bi no mo te wasem a oba betie wo no dia enya bibi papa bia no wo de ka che akosua mate say na asie o na den na ba ye wo betie no dia ko maame aware na ekọ e na sensem pinti no anya yie but me dia me de ni nyina amanya me bo ho mpa ye fasi kwa. Don't give them the opportunity a omobeke kan sem na wo so no wo ye busuani sa wo ye maame wo ye papa aunt cousin whatever. This is not the time a wo kwakọ add insults to injury na emom no kohwie nsu onyugu eja no a dere ne so na adwobre wo emra wontimi nye hwe a so dem ne bompa ye madipa no prayer of intercession works yenisa you have nothing to contribute and konkosusu jengum na emom no kan nipa no wompa ibo
that's all anti akosia me that
kasa that thing we call the line draw the line that is how powerful you are if you na for adwuma you have to draw your own line at the end of me come obitie so me kana man kania you have betrayed yourself ebe wiase no sa sam na kan na no an ye dey back all right so you need to be able to know say ade no ente sada but then it will change but what is it that I am making it known to people and unknown to people it's your prerogative o ya bebo and mama o say ye ware we fear ebe wiase ye say obi gina ware nachi
mu gina ware nachi
one na gina ware nachi they are supposed to be protectors harnessing omonye made no enye yie enti sa wareje ye ba the responsibility is still on one no mugina ware nachi omo nso jangum but omo siesie be kono say ya ye we unye ye wasede moja idea these are the people that you need to be able to talk to but then ya ware one na ware
one no man ka bisa
ina fofo
Adamfo no kwa experience the member dey too full
obi am ne kwa sorry obi also your mate you take your own people now akoko busa omo oti and a banesano that is where ade no enye ye ebetete ebe tantan at the end of the day you allow them no ma sojegum na edi unya more na won kasa sabe kasa all right to the man anko beboa to the woman that ko beboa no eni hobio let's go back say tete no the yesi wo gina ware lechi no it means a lot say on point na ho ma ware ne nsei obeso no quickly that's ampenya pass a simple no he will be able to or she will be able to make sure say the responsibility across board kasa bo be kasa bibia ni empepebre ko edum de fa so e ma de no ekọ nkwala no these are the things that happens in local setting in terms of marriage you need to be very careful draw the line assemble na was obitie assemble ni was obitie why na men kan kire no who do I listen to what do I listen to all these things matters
uncle adding to their welcome
yes ma'am.
This week na me new obi kasa aware sem ya na me ka kire ne say Bible mu no won say Nyankopon ka kire Adam and Eve said they should dress and keep
that's right
the garden
exactly
they dressed it but keeping the garden no eka kakra because they didn't build a hedge around the garden I am made to believe say enunti na serpent ni nya
the barrier
because they didn't build the barrier they didn't keep the garden well
that's right
Mwajaya wario, but you still have to keep.
And I make her say the fact some Mwajaya wario, you are still family.
Yes,
because there are children.
Yes,
and that bond can never be erased.
It cannot.
Because of umofra.
For the rest of your life.
Say, well, me kwa aware na anye ye. Me bibi eni ni ho. Ono so ni bibi eni mi ho. E mo friend ni mu ntem a.
Any problem?
Obi akwa ni baby. But once that bond has come no dey, wujun the bond is there. And even if you are still not married, krapona, there should be a boundary or a line you still have to protect. And after cover each other's nakedness. Now we don't mean it literally. Say, no, you cover each other's nakedness by keeping your secrets. Who nipa woni ne beka wa ware kra nwasem ene obi akeke na counselor ka no say obi a yeso ogina ware achi nipa no kasa na experience ye den aware no kra wa ware bi da onim owo hu nim de wahu ono no te ne de ho no ebi ba how does he or she handle it? It's who you go to with your problems now. And we are key.
That's right.
And man who kwai mo bia keke. Woman who kwai a sebe. Obi a misa ring a border. And now oni oba na be makrant na demo da enhu sane etie no. Oba be too for because wo don yes no time wasem de so a.
Eduama no kwan ya.
You will get people buying from you. Enti nya abotre na wankasa no build a line. Whether the relationship succeeds or not, whether the marriage is still ongoing or not, especially in this case of divorce. Media may say still keep your boundaries. Don't allow all sorts of animals to come into it. Because yes, animals in quotes.
Yeah.
Now, omuntia say, woman who kwanya, esie, or man who
kwanya the war, the dirty more.
Before we go on, what's that? Who call military move? Who call any specialized organization, whatever. There is a line you don't need to cross.
Yeah. And
that is your commitment to that association. It is a opponent for Chokranwa. You do not reveal a secret. Because that is your commitment. Where is the commitment between Mumi and Nuno? It must be there. Because as we're saying, there's a family. But that commitment must be there. Man, dear time be no. Must people hear? No. Nobody should hear. Man, dear Basabino and Fantuano Resa and Kancha Manfo. The moment you do that, you have just disintegrated the barrier. Therefore, the serpent can come in and then destroy. Who are the serpent? But they said you walk baby our fentino a bottle. So let's be careful. What is your level of commitment? Even in or out, that commitment must be there because there is a tomorrow.
Counselor, when him say, Obi Jaya Warema, Bema Ninya in no de achel pa baye. And ebusuafo, wo de wo san akọ back. Now de wo so
Jimmy for there.
Wo so Jimmy for there. Now na say, and the woman deep down wanted to go back. I say, what is stopping you?
Go back. The man has come.
Exactly. Wow, yeah, don't do any mama. Obi akofio. That's with the two of you.
Exactly.
The person has wronged me. He has realized the error of his ways. And he's making all efforts to make you know, say, and you don't want to go. And society, you're careful. You're careful. You're not on same way fire. You're soon pointing, accusing fingers, and we are too judgmental. Allow people to be. Allow people to be.
Asha say na make bibi say, I don't know the eba ko jawu. The Drew say, yenko ne ko jame na me ko jai. Me fan san kodia. Why be wachi? You go alone.
Okay, what about this one? One mama don't do ni na no beja kobo mama ne. That tells you it's not easy.
Nampacho ya boja kra de jai wareda.
Great question.
Ya boja e de koye wedding ne niam na ma. Exactly. Hu edwabo a ye say celebrate divorce.
We should know this oh. We should know this.
Ye nya bi da.
Easily people go.
I was Facebook Live near reading comments kakra ewo Brooklyn Edward Watson was a good morning. I'm watching live from Adenta. I'm so sad this morning. Uncle, are you missing na etune for mama?
What's to say?
Or say my parents are going through this same thing, which my mom is not ready to at least talk to my dad. We the kids have tried our best to convince her to at least talk to our dad, but still she doesn't want to.
That's what we are talking about here. Mama would that you. mommy misrao ya no atwam but hwe say nkola wo ho omo so da ache be yesen e dia na mo no mbetutuo what message would they also give to their children? It is a man more mu be holding on to what will be their future. That is what you should be looking at. It's mama jemu and kwano, you can live it just like that. But ye pese siesie ne pese da chi bi ban ntino and wo jemu and you say wo jemu aka say be jem ti say be majimi dabi. Do it for your children. Do it for the tomorrow. Do it for their grandchildren and whatever it is. So mama, what do you ever think about it? Nama, the Holy Spirit dwell in you for way of forgiving whoever offended you.
Okay. Uncle Medaso, Brass, if you can't learn to forgive, you can't survive in marriage.
Exactly.
Brooklyn SID Abasin say, my dad called me this morning to listen to this program and I love it. I'm learning from it. So one and papa friend say,
you see, so just like Akosha was saying, this man want to amicably solve the issue. Mama, go home, mama. Yes, go home.
I was trying to grab a telephone lines on Atomona. Mr. Fifi Paddy, Yankasa, guest here has it. No, say apart from forgiving yourself, correcting yourself, you must also learn to sacrifice something vital to you so you can survive your next relationship.
Great point. Great point. Yeah.
A big Kwete, and want to say I love this topic and learning it also. Blended Sun, no, see 2 p.m. Mampo Ashanti. I'm really enjoying the show live from Mampo. Yadamunyana say, Sabrina, ye be ye telephone lines on Atumona or Awufia Wutie ye, also what me at the Wadrinche Abba, 0302 243 540 257902. Also bet me afre Peter Rena telephone no tra egum emame. 0302 243 540. Okay. Hello, Yaya. Good morning. It's if for just so.
Topic this Saturday, but maybe I'm a cousin. Study na minya bane we can discuss say for wara to do na ye kitu for no omoko cancel and this cancel no omoko no ubu and the 3-4 months no mo jawa de am bisa omo say dia sempa na cancel for no ye ne omo kai because ubi wo ho no ma minya ba say o hwe kana fa so jawa de na sebi ayi bi kitua bi so 3 months ya nkan kwa na bi because on na wo and the 3 months no kasa worry because you no nothing prate but before over you know him only wo ya otumaja no ubo woni different and traffic ni o say ma worry awade na nyi enti eba na sana nkwa no yes asede kase ma ituma mi for o hwe wona traffic ma mi ni ba de bia o kan say ni padu do o mo na kwa ho mo ton ade no bisa say o mo no ma wo 40 ana bi wo firi ni kum ne ma ne papa jawade o papa no obi o hwe ma amne so obi na say ni si obi nti o hwe enti e be sere awo for say obare sa sana ni nua ma na be pata no nkura ne ne hia ye titi o mu yie ne ba ne sa e be bo anyina ya me nkyira mo ma fa
me da say Yaya me da say hello yaw
Maame
good morning me ba chompom to say
odonfo adawo ma me ho ye papa
it's you
yo medican e de enchia e de amamo wo adwumaden amo ye eni etiefo nyina etie titru every achim atianse yo anopai mi wi awo yie papa sanse enkomo amudie no atome masem so na bese bigina be P4 ena awarija ye ebeto me maame ne me papa ntem na amanihu amafem ababepim ene no mini aba se me ka chewa me se ade ebechi da me hu se awarija ye enye ade papa enfensunsa so papa enfem memofra no ena me ka sai na me ti hu fifiri am bigina mo ntamu a kese du ba bi kura na me ti pai me awasa afenum yedu ntem nanso no mahye omuso akase memma mawo om de minnyai aware mpo na memma akwakoto saa ohaw ni mu enu ntiri ma ema dwe se
me sika mi nya nyina me di invest ɛwɔ me man mu na daakye kemanwu na me tiase a ni awewo me ba bedi ye enya me abenya me besoae ɛwɔ mo ntem no Nyankopɔn ahu me mɔbɔ na me nso manya dani bi na madi me di besia na me kasa kora no awewo ahye me ma Nyankopɔn no muntina
Yo, yes, so yeah, that's Brian. Hello, Yabedu.
Hello.
Bedu, ni apenye.
Me pacho, me mama chen.
Yeah, ni yetio.
Onyango, unchita mwana pewate.
Amen.
Namo se title ne ye wedru. Edru no mwa ya mama papa. Also, last week me ka sendi. Na me se me mana ka sa papa ho. Na mencha de maya me nu akasa papa no aka baako. Nti anape mu ye na me friend se me pa no cho. Unti program no nkasa na papa ho. Tam so ni radio, na so ni radio a. Ma so ni phone atum radio no na so no so ne no unti. Nti otie na me pa no cho. One friend papa wate. O se baby. O hwese na me tie because of ni papa nti ne me ni pedua asesa na. Oh, kasa na papa. Na se baby. Nti o yiwie no gu ahome no se me pa no papa na mama no. No friend papa. Nti
Hello? Oh, yeah, ahoma no ate atwomo. Daniel.
Yes, mommy.
Morning.
Morning. At the time.
Ya me adom. Tio.
Asamu we die. Asampa. At times won enye me man ya said yes anka wan fekwa no. Ba senya warija ye no banso so ana se bibi sai sia. Won se na oba no na no be bro me ma dia no so. Bia ebia to me den. Yesu sa ikojuma na me fra na se mi afi oba no ake no akotana bebi wo fra na me so pati me no. Ba me fra phone to so me chia nkola na atem de die ni na sefo. Ama kati ni na bi ni se enye ye mame na me so se bi wa kasa na me yi na nu se ye mame a abeso so aso nkola so nti de wo kan de me nyesha se be bia yetu up to now but I feel na sisi ano me hu de kan nti se me friend nkola no se me nkola no wo a mo to me bi o mo ni phone e friend a me to me call mo ho me show mo ko school ba edu tama o ye sa nkwasi adin na se phone ti mama jai sebi mama jai sa nyama ni ye basisi ano nkwala no frem mi so me from nti ya me show mo kakraka ya nya bia me di komo nti asam we di anka ya asam success ati dia omo ye
Ebia ye de beba ye yi ye ho aduro kafra wate esrew enkoda ne daachi nti enkoda ne daachi nti enhwe oba no yiwa ne enhwe no enkoda ne daachi why
menu ne ti edan ba ko mo ka so no atu efisa adan ma ko han dan obi wo nti ho na wo sa nkola no kogu o ma nkola no se omo ma kwan kora o mba hwe me o ma nkola no bra me nche wo se da bi on pene
medase pa eja ni mo
Biamah
eja
mo wajuma
meje osu adwuma das
be ya mo ye patapa dodo
o se
me se ma no so du be ya mo ye patapa too much
na
me ntimashi o nti se ye ware ni ye jaye a na no so ankola no so nwura mane
eja ni mo
minimum dia ono ware a emso so oba no fa na chi so yi unse ya me ma so ya ni sunsun katankwala no so nti yi sunsun frin kwala no so atembia o mbi bia e basa kwala na fa wu jadi koso no be in fact very bad ye jawade na too much ye so we na asim bia na se bi gina so ne ye jaware ye esa be hagin nti dia meka nyina ne se forgiveness ne ihia yi pa no nkyere se ya ware ya na ye ware ya na bibisa se nipa isua sa de ne se yehu wo ye busua ne ye bibie mu ye se forgiveness ne
yo yada se eja ni mo hello mama Tess.
Yes, good morning.
Morning o
Pacho, what to say?
rade adom ye ho ye yeti o
Me Pacho, me say, kakra me work can say, say man, Our remedy mistake be brave. So Biamah be worried. No do or young one day not do cotton fear. I will say and also no cotton. I will say be Biamah be can be a who bad oh yeah. Because I did you women be can be a who or ban na yama or Biamah and Yamano, but or no Biamah on him. If you can be also yeah, I don't need to. Which mean at 10 years. But if you can be a 1 year, now in the years of Quape, our repetition. And in a friend, in Bema be worry about not in the corner, not put in our warriors. I was pure one became here, of course, a fear on Colana. I was so 12 years on Colana, of course, a man, Yuma, and me say, Yuma, pure money can be a war ban on a benefit of Bema and benefiting about cry. But so you call no till woman be a bebo.
Yo, Matters, yeah, that's say. Ebusuafo aha na yede yen course nyina yede ebesie na yesan ba studio bio na yaba behwe nea eko
You wrote me off, but God called me in. I may be down, so you say I'm a man. Meaning I'm or come me with me, so don't have. But in my chi, I'm bound to win. Empty shot, not shame if you. Cause I'm a work in progress. Oh, yeah, me working.
Ebusuafo eyefitiam Nkomo ena yeguso yede ebrewo ewo neat 100.9 FM. Felix Abekwe was so tie live ewo J Crodua was a special greetings going to Nana Yakonedo and a happy birthday to Mr. Baruch Abekwe inside J Crodua Clinic. Tony Danso Tony me show live pa. Don't hear me, I so me show live. Ewa hase enra ye das pa nyami show. Brooklyn Edward Boatin was say God bless you so much. I'm grateful. And the utu for no uncle. Shadrach and Sharik Kofi Poku and I say good morning, Maame and your team. We suffered the same thing until I got married before I understood the problems in marriage. So I'm trying my best for my sister to accept our father because of what our mom said about him. Please, the men should try all they can to get closer to their children always. Advise them well, but not to say any negative things about their marriage to their mom. Noah, the ark builder, on no social and live, not saying this is a very educative program. Love you all, Maame Biamah Akwafo. Yeah, that's sepa mo share live nyina. Uncle, yes, Maame Emra was so na ye fire last leg no. Yeah. Emra, last leg no mikita nsem mienu na ne di kan no. Eba divorce sesi ya no a. Otumu se ye nyina ete dan ba ko yeti fie ba ko. Eti divorce aban definitely one would have to move out. Yeah. It is a base be a de o move out no e de nkoda no kwa. Why men no befa so betimi integrating nkoda no was otimi cheche ni omususu a ya na mu they don't know what is going on. But so omani Africa kra no a why men na obefa so a wo be no be discuss no be ka bibi se bia baby amukoyi di enti na ma moko na is it appropriate say we bie ni mani so
good question. Who say who put our question, who see you leave. Now why they leave you? Oh Maame na papa no.
Any of them?
No, yes, that is the persona that I mean woman no worry no. Who leave you? In Kwalan they don't leave. Spiritually they are there. Emotionally they are there. They have not left. But physically no, when I feel so oh, omusu swani nti na odi omoko bata ho. And I say ufu so wo bi nti na odi omoko. That's good. But the moment it happens like that, let the children know the reason. That make us say, "Oh, person ma kolati wasia." Mano, the reason of the act. Okay. Well, I'm trying to say we are moving this because there's something happened, but we need to settle ourselves. The say, and you better ya. It's for now, for the time being, no, ya kotre hakakra. Na maswa, ya basashe. Let them have that hope. And you are bomb. And Sadia way should be the two of you. Or Bane Bemano, the two of you should be able to say, "Money same way." Say, look. Minumi no say be ye chaya ya pam. And what it means is that in Kwalane di endia, ye mo who say there is something bright out there. That make us say, hear me. Papa be frayer. Or see, the father has a certain covering.
Yeah.
Papa biya, and that make us say, enye nipa baako na ewo, nipa mienu na ewo. baako fiti aseɛ na baako akra. So the role are two. So when it comes to parenting, it's two. And it's a old thing where is the ofiti aseɛ ne deɛ no wɔ he? Covering in your. So you must be able to understand this. But it get to a point, let the man also come in. And it's all about us. And Jose is saying, it's about we talking good communication. Forget it. And then try as much as possible, pain no, or yaw no, atete no, whatever. Throw it away. Because you see, you're best in quanta, and you're twasso. But all the also want twasso into unquaosi. Fine. You won't lie down there. But make sure, say, the rest of the luggage in our airport destination, that's in Kuala. Eti yen tiasia say I medium me call but Nkolano call ye Nkolano have a father, they have a mother. Eti kasa ben also nyom kasa, I still need to plant that idea in themselves. Mo papa ni o medium me antwanya ye but mo munya ni ye. You speak that because they be bomachi they will picture the man as evil. When you cry no, a story I had was a lady who called me. Ne Maame catch and say papa yes because you penny she said one you will be but all be worry no and I'll be catch and say look you have to go and see your father and understand what is going on okoye and papa ne can say me so Maame na yem bibia but this is what I've prepared for you. I have tried as much as possible to get close to you but that line has been cut. As of now I speak Obana doesn't go to the mother again because you're a betrayer. Also at the end of exactly also. As I try say no, don't cut the difference. Now you've seen the truth, match the two, and call him. And she's doing it, and it's working. All right. It's just seven, mommy, and here we need to hold tight. So akola bema asanti akosia kai no. Akola bema oyiwa unso nko. Bankola bemu dia. Na me di farm so. Momma omunye yie.
Say uncle. Anti akosia mame mrai. Yenhwe so me fan say abata ni mi no. Obi ate ne baby. Who says sometimes ya nan koda na eka ko baako ho more naturally baako uzada so omo papa no ebe bopa even though omo no mama ni problem bia but I say they feel more comfortable with the father. A bad situation like this ya na the other partner be feel say bia we e come ho asem bone e kire em afraid. That is why enkoda na say omo kako ne ho ye say bia ye tini nti o aware ye gya ya na ba no esan de e wo mu enti no wadwen yan say o ene papa ya na Maame or say me e de kire mo frey. In a situation like that, as a parent I would hear say like ube ma pepe ya ne asumdua ba for the sake of the children it no one be na be fa so a ube addressing
before we 50
because yeah na as a former ma we a little bit bitter the yaudie kakra e ba se bi a de me yema nkore o mu hu so as o kakọ we hu more than me and na we can be or poison o madwene
Biamzi before omo be 50 ho no parent bi anim e mofra ne bi o ha omo ye daddy's girls me say me meti we I've always been a daddy's girl emra me papa ti ase na me ni ti say my mother was okay. She was a good mother and all that, but me there me papa. It doesn't in any way mean say my mom was not a good mother and I say ne was all ye no na onye. Akwara bia ni
when you are certain
and America no say e sha asie free ho. Who fifie no unim say o me ba amade or your daddy's girl.
Okay.
And now who fifie no unim say me ba boy we there or penny Maame asem pa nti otare no. So right from the beginning, when we start tendencies, so when you move out, it shouldn't be a dear strange to you.
Okay.
What I say, and when pono, so what dream would that it was saying who say no nipa me no na would but in Quarano, mummy and you domo, but obi prefer me may say or back be or mammy, what baby or person or tarry me, or back be so catch him say, the papa no around that. On baby cry. Someone inti obia ni or yede or pe na we fifi one mono. And say ya wade foforo nipa no under dey be wiase in this one why should it be a competition the moment you see yourselves as competitors problem wo na mom no hu say one people am one vision enkwara ne mo vision hu ni sa say oba wo design no say dey be obetare ni papa you won't see anything wrong with it because sebe ono ni din na dan on na dey be wiase basically so you shouldn't have a problem with it and na call abako ka counseling wasem yamzi me baby am work sisi ano yeah advocate for post marriage counseling
after marriage
yeah worry e hokra na adwuma no wo no but it looks as if say yeah main focus no is on pre pre-marital counseling. So the moment oba worry ya, over 3 months or 6 months, movie ya. Biamzi, in some way, catch our counseling, no, and actually living with the person, will fear no, yet totally different.
As we invest in Akwafo,
totally different. To say, Ebia, who's way, see way. Now, Benum so say, in Sweden, you know, what catch me? I've not experienced it until I taste the water. One, and no, ya the almost for counseling, premarital, but almost not them. Totally different. That is where I'm advocating. Say churches, yes, yeah, when you because I say Christian marriage is counselor.
No.
Every blessed question. They say, Adana, yen animal Muslim. Yen say woman Muslim baby say. We are all over the place messing ourselves up. I think we have our work in the we have our work cut out for us. Into the churches must be up and doing. Na yemfa couples, emfa counseling mu brano na obi anseti up. Even unim say omo a divorce no krano. They also need counseling. They need to be counseled. But as sorry krano, na ye pointing fingers at them. Then they feel say omo aye boni bi no mu stroke so mbeko nipem. No mu hye dem. Na fe omo dwendwen akwa we aye me boni o, oba we ni me ani ni yi o. Eno and e call round then they tend to lash out. Now we decide to say Sadia, I will use my children to fight. No one nipa mienu and a bar together and anyamina moso no mo de mofrana beriase. So they don't belong to only you. So won't mean ka say be a open monopoly. Now what they are fan kwara no so e dey destroy will be life. Nyame baby saw.
Sure. But as Santia cause we dey me last kra. Will it be appropriate say nkoda no nse obi freye ya no ka so pese woni nkoda na kasa kra na maame na asane atemdidie egu ne so ene ade o msi ya wo law court ho no mo a wo ma custody of the children and access custody no na wo be keep nkoda no but the other partner no so kwan say obeba be fa nkoda no either so do mbe pia na do mbe kwa baby ana bibi etesa obe ne omo ebe eyeyi so ebe ye say ye be shada ye timetable about nkoda no say bia oye ba ko se mienu se mienso omo a visit se bia but say na mba kom papa ho na mba kom maame ho na etimi e de asomdwaba.
Yes, it's possible. And sadly etimi hye be boa because ubehu me hu de wo yo hu nkola no they will mention mommy, they will mention daddy. I went there daddy and somehow we be fine tune mo ho. That's if you are prepared to change and go on. It's good. We spend time with her. I know so every weekend or her, weekdays or her. It's good. It heals. It helps. It's yenya bibi sa, especially Sadia way I work say if there could be some kind of waju, is it waju? Dofsu. They could set something like that to as it were. Wo kwa also braha yehua ebeboa. Damn say ba ko pe take it down monopoly. Say man I was a shankwala. Just because we scap. Just because the family would that kind of thing.
Sometimes a boy mo ni hwe so be shankwala.
It's you are hurting the children because another way when you say two every part of you is two. One is not good, one is good.
Yeah.
Every part of it. It's one is good. So anything that is over two, what say? I was saying you did the boom and son ye back. That's why I said the two shall become one. But you got to make sure say even one kasa you are imperfect. Therefore, if I come to you, I'm trying to make us perfect. It is it means that we are still not going to get perfection. Okay. Say, oh,
yes, ma'am. Say, Mummy and we are civilized. You will rise above.
Maria.
Dear Akosuni, now no, we are two individuals.
Exactly.
Ya drink Koben Krum into you decide to say, yeah, and no does not change my love for our children, and no does not change your love for your children. Ain't no Mofrano any the ultimate. It's the end decided. Ebia, you were 4 weekends in a month, right? 80 weekends, no. Ebia, one no we bema. Omono a shemu for school in the man. Asha na bros. Until they will be with me for the weekdays. Friday evening and now Saturday early morning. Come over. Come and pick them up. You have some me time for yourself. Go out there. You can go to school, improve yourself, learn a new hobby, meet new friends. Sometimes when I go out, maybe our programs and I will be invited now. you miss your children. But I say, Charlie, me want to be because who of ya, who for her and mommy, who see her mommy, see a do what she and he said, "Me washroom, you see a do what and you go round." So I didn't think our person didn't quite ball. Now you won't let them have access to their father. For what reason? It is a mummy and we are civilized now. You won't even need a law court to decide for you. No weekends and holidays, you go to your father, who your bar papa. Yes, young Quarano, catch on say, hey, that your behavior now with that is the language. So be on your best behavior. Exactly. Don't go and do that. Your media, you know I can take it. But don't go to your father and do that. Let them be on their best behavior. They've improved their discipline. Who papa no ni new wife for her. Make sure you respect your father's wife. Ebinum kra wodi auntie say, so waboni din, please don't go and give her any trouble. I want my peace of mind. Don't go and worry anybody. Be good girls, be good boys. Let them know, say, you still have their father's interest at heart. That's why the father say you are not together. Now say woman or ya only boni away. Sister, brother, you will not grow. You will not grow. Me that say pa. Auntie Akusia wa buma me da se anke kwekwe dumata no be ye da se Auntie Akusia nyame nshira o nshira ye nyina Ebusia foka na ngwotwe abo pepe me sorry so pepe na chese Jerry osagema o de asemi di kan eba na de me de etu about time afu nyina ene se mesre ma oba no dache oba no yeyo oba no yedie oba no nkoso eno na hwe ansa no watu anamo ye awarija ye anamo na wankasa se wokan ye ho free ahyase last week ebepem enna wankasa betimi akakuleti ahunu se awarija ye eye musuo kase awarija ye yo how kase whereby emofra ewom enti wankasa se wawiata so obeja awade de ene nyanweta so honhom se enkoda no nso obe sacrifice for their future enti ebesra batai yebesra warefo sasam ne yeka ne beye yenko ade a yemfa no enka because of enkoda ne da chinti na awarija ye senti na bible kan say me tan na me chiri awariguo ade bia bible aka bia wo reason nti sankoda pie mu ayesoronko akoda bia ni wachi ane wonfa ho wo wonta ade so ana akoro na we ba so ko baabi but sankoda wo mu a ewom se moja aware enso mu yabusua ebisa akoda bi bedi ni birthday papa was so friend maame was so friend na wo hye no e was some come together emi bi bedru a wedding bi bekoso aware bi bekoso na se wasai ba ko a kire ba ko a e be de na we timi abem enti abata yesre mo mamu mfa momiente yawdie ne so momienhia se de ye de ye ho fom so e be kye yen obi de message bi ba was say se wontimi forgive e wo aware mu a wontimi fa wo partner e bone enche no a ene wontimi survive awade ne enni nanu enni nansa enni debi awade no ebegu enti ebesre momiemfa wei enya disuade momiemfa ntoye hofo na awarija ye ne awarija ye kyena no yenteso na adoso dodo eha ena mede munyina ebesie medin ede Maame Biamah Akwafo obetumi afra me Biamzi 1 anase Biamah brofode woman soldier gada ede be bibia ofra me a meje so kama kwa o frame amejo so metina mu ema menua nana ya konedo nyame ya aduma da sene ye be hia meda Peter Square Piero meda na sepa wono na obetwa social media no etu mu ma me san produce me kra e de episode akosua support ene nana ya konedo mu ye producers from afar yada mu nyina se nyame ya domo a ye wona da sene ye be se hia me sorry sweet de Jerry waya crowd wo de asemidi kan eba